is infested with bats.
We're having a terrible electric storm outside.
Any fun saying you want, like, I don't know, you, I don't know. Wouldn't that be funny? Hi friends, welcome back to Summerhill, or if you're new here, welcome. Today I am taking you along with me as I create 10, I don't know exactly the number right now, but paper Halloween DIYs. So we're going to use mostly printables off of my Etsy shop, and I'm going to show you how to use those printables to make decorations for your home. So I actually have one of them in my hands here, and this is a little bat garland. So I have this little bat design on my Etsy shop, and we actually used it on another project last year. So I will show you that when we get a little more deeper into this. But anyway, so let's start, and I'll show you how to use these bats to make this garland, and then I'll show you how I used them on my mantle last year, and then we'll go into the next project and the next. I'll even show you ideas on how to decorate with them, and then I'll hop back in here at the end to wish you a good day. So let's get started.
So on this first project, all I did was print the bats onto black construction paper. And it's really easy. There's actually two printable options. There's one where the bats are already filled in with black, and then one where it's an outline, so you can print it on black paper and save yourself some ink. Now the next step is I just cut out the bats based off of the printable, and I have to get in some good light on this because they're hard to see, but if you get some good lighting, like some natural lighting, you just cut along the edge and cut out as many bats as you think you'll need for your printable. For the next step, you'll need to make some pom-poms, yarn pom-poms, and it's really easy if you have this pom-pom maker, but I also have a blog post on my website where I show you how to do it with your hand, and I'll put a link in the description to that, and I'll also put a link in the description to the pom-pom maker I'm using. But it's really easy. Just watch in this video how I do it, and then I'll show you how I lay out my design next. And then basically I use a yarn needle to put the twine through all of the bats and the pom-poms to make it into a garland.
So the first time I punched holes in the bats down here, because I was hiding the string, but this made them all like do this. And if you like that look, great. But I wanted them all to stand straight so you could see them all. Let me show you this. So I found that it hurt my fingers less. Oh, I gotta finish doing this. It hurt my fingers less to put my bat on here. And then I can punch the holes up towards the top. There's one. Okay, and so then I just try to keep my bats in the right direction. So I'll sit him down here and go in the top, behind the bat, and out the other wing, like so. So now I'm finished, so let's go hang it and see how it looks now.
The other idea I wanted to share is adding the bats on your wall. In this video, we completely redid my mantle for Halloween. And then after we put everything on top of the mantle shelf and the garlands on front, we started adding these same bats to the wall with double-sided tape. With the printable, you get different size bats. So they're all the same bat, just larger, medium, and small. So that's how we did it. shop, we have a letters, numbers, and symbols pennant banner. And this is it. And so it's super easy. I'm gonna walk you through it because I don't have a video of this, but you basically print the letters you want after you buy it and download it, and it's super cheap. It's like $2.99. And you will never have to buy a custom banner ever again. And you print it on regular paper, regular printer paper, and it comes in black and white, so you don't have to use a lot of colored ink, and it doesn't actually take a lot of ink. And I put multiple on a page. So I have these small ones here, and then I have a medium size, and then I have a bigger one. Those are 3 options that come in this printable. So, but this is the smallest one, and I just printed the pages I needed on regular paper. Now, once I printed them, I cut them out, and then you'll see here where it says fold here. So you'll fold this over with your twine underneath it, and then put a piece of tape on it. And it's super, super easy. So I'm gonna hang this, and I thought you might like to watch and see how I hang it. Just messed it up. There's already tape on it. I just used regular clear tape to hang it. I'm gonna hang happy on the top and then Halloween on the bottom. But you could put any fun saying you want, like, I don't know, boo you, I don't know. Anyways, let's get started and I'll show you how I do this. So I basically just centered the P up here. Let me get you closer or higher so you can see. So I basically just find the center of your cabinet and I put the P on the center. And then if I need to move these, I can move them just a little, but they're actually in a good spot. I had them already lined up. So let's work on Halloween next. And I don't have any tape for this one, so I need to go grab some tape. Okay, and then once I get it up here, I just play with it. The nice thing about how these hang is you can slide them. So I just like slide them around to get the right distance in between them. And like my H is way down here, my N is way up there, so I definitely need to move everybody over. So the first thing I showed you were the bats, the bat garland. And I had this idea to apply some more bat silhouettes onto the place. So I went and created a printable of different bats in different sizes, and I'm gonna share that with you. And then, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut these out, and then we're simply going to attach them to the plate. So super easy. This is what they look like. So I have different sizes. And you also could use these, like you can hang them like with some, hang them with some fishing line in your house or on your front porch or over your mantle. So I've got some really big ones in here, so you have many options. I have these guys that are hanging down, and then these smaller ones here. And then I think we might have, yeah, and then this one here, so you can see it. So I'm gonna cut out some of these. I'm not gonna put it on every plate, but I thought you might like to watch me put them on. But basically, just so you know, you just cut along the edge and keep the white off, just the black. let's decorate with these adorable black bats. I'm going to use a double-sided reusable tape and just apply them randomly onto my dishes. I kind of like that. It looks like the vintage China hutch is all infested with bats now. I think I can go bigger than these because I did this size, but I'm gonna go get the bigger one. Let's cut it out and try it. Okay, I got a bigger one. I also got this guy because I thought, wouldn't he be funny if we like had him hanging underneath? Wouldn't that be funny? Okay, so let's see. This is a bigger one, so let's try it down here. Okay, and then let's do, I think we'll do this guy here. Because we can't do him up there. Even though he would be so cute. Maybe over here. Oh my gosh, how cute is that? Just kind of hanging out right here. Okay, so we're going to bend his feet. And then we're going to put some glue on his feet on the top part. And then we'll glue him under here. Like so. That's funny. I'll get you in closer in just a minute. Okay, so this one we'll do, I don't want to do like all of them. So I think we'll do this guy up here. Wait, we did that. Why don't we do this one over here? They're just randomly all over the place. The hutch is infested with bats. This is awesome. All right, these little tiny ones. Okay, so just in case, in perspective, when you're looking at something, the smaller ones need to, like visually, they're further away. The bigger ones are closer in. So I'm definitely going to stick these, I'm going to put a small one like back here on the actual hutch rather than forward on a plate. So technically the bigger one should be like right here, like this guy, and then the smaller one should be further back. So we'll put him in the back. Okay, so I went and got these two little ones. And I wanted to let you know that I've used every bat in that collection except for two medium-sized ones. So if you print that whole set, I'm going to put a link in the description to the Etsy listing for these bats. And that, if you print that whole set, you could do your whole hutch with it. Okay, another cute Halloween decoration, and this is one that is real popular on in our Etsy shop, and that is a book page ghost garland. Hannah created this, and the beauty about this is you don't have to tear up a book or cut a book to make this because we already have it designed. So all you do is cut these out, and then you can either punch little holes in them to put your twine through them. We used baker's twine on this one. Or they come with like a little piece at the top that you can flip down and tape on the back and run the string through that. So some cute places to hang this are on your bookcases, or if you have a really special reading nook or book nook, this would look so cute in your book nook. You can hang it up on the wall or on your bookcase or on the front of a piece of furniture, put out your candles and all the cozy vibes for reading a book during Halloween.
So I'll show you how I hung it on, or how I'm gonna hang it on this bookcase here. And all I use is just tape to do this. It doesn't, you don't have to do nails or anything like that. But just tape it like on one corner, and then I just take the string and put it back there. And then I kind of make it diagonal like this and tape the other one back here, like that. So I'll get you in closer so you can see it. Okay, so my next idea goes with a printable that we created a while back. And it's these cute little this ghost art. And I'll show you here, basically I made it into a garland. I have 3 little ones on a page, and we used one as the O. We used this one as the O in Halloween. And so I got this idea, how cute would it be? So you take the letter and number banner, that's an Etsy, that's a different Etsy one, and you pair it with the cute little ghost art, and you make the banner at a party. Well, what if we took and made this bigger, and we made these as table decorations or buffet table decorations? So I've not tried this yet, so you are going to be testing this out with me. But basically we're gonna cut these out first, and then we're gonna make a cut straight down the middle, halfway on one and halfway on the other. And and I also printed them front and back. And I used 100 weight cardstock mat at FedEx for these. If you go to pick these up at FedEx and they're not good and stiff, they've given you the wrong paper. So just ask them to double check, make sure they gave you 100, the thickest, sturdiest cardstock they have. I'm gonna find the center of this little guy. Oh, he's a strange, strange number. So let's try the, sorry. Oh my gosh, it just jumped right out of my hand. Okay, so best way to find the center I have found is to just crease it. Okay, all right, so here's the moment of truth. Let's see if it works. It's stuck on something. There we go. How cute. It just won't stand up because it's an egg shape. It needs to be a square. So let's try this one. This one is a square. I think this one will stand up. Then you just slide them together. How cute. Cute little table decoration. It's like a centerpiece. It may help to tape him somehow. Okay, I taped it and that helped. That helped a lot. That gave it the stability I needed. So basically I laid it, I put them together, I laid it flat and I taped it here, flipped it over and taped it here. And then I was able to stand it up.
For our next project, we're going to make a Halloween paper leaf garland. Okay, so I wanted to show you real quick what one of the pages you have as an option to print out. So I'm basically going to cut out the leaves. There's 3 leaves. And then I'm going to use them as a template. I like to use little brown paper bags, you know, like the lunch kind, these little brown paper bags. Okay, next, when I was at the Dollar Tree, I was looking for all of this at the Dollar Tree. But I did find napkins in this pretty gray color. Okay, so I kind of got off my pattern there, so when I get down here to the bottom, I need that little tail, so I'm going to make it like that. All right, let's see how this looks. Wow, look at that. I got a lot. They're real thin, but there are a lot here. Look at this. They're super thin, but that's okay. I've used parchment paper before, and parchment paper worked. Okay, I went and got the black. Okay, so here's the colors I'm looking at doing. I'm looking at doing this paper bag color, this white gray color, and these black ones. So I know it's probably hard to imagine, but let's go in my, this is my work area. It's the best to sit in front of the TV and work. But let's go in here and look at where this is gonna hang, because I think that'll help you visualize what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna take this fall leaf garland down and I'm gonna hang it here. And then I'm gonna put one of my ghost prints here. But see this blanket? This blanket right here is where I'm getting the color scheme inspiration from. So I was thinking of doing the black, the tan, and kind of the gray. Basically something really weird happened to my video and it slowed down my voice at this point. But what I'm showing you is the garland I bought at the Dollar Tree. And I take the garland and I basically pop off all the leaves. And then I'm going to use this vine to attach all my paper leaves onto for my garland. Now we're getting to the fun part. You're gonna need a piece of wire about 4 inches long. And then all you do is put some hot glue on the wire and then attach the wire to one of your leaves, like this. Take a minute and show you the leaf garland, paper leaf garland I made years ago. I actually have I just sit them in something in the attic during the year. If you look, I'll look closely at the vine. Do you see the vine? So Dollar Tree sells that vine sometimes. And if you see it, grab a few, because those look really good when you're doing this project. I've started adding the leaves to the branch, and I'm going to show you how I do that. I basically take the wire and I just twist it onto the branch like so. And that's it. Super easy.
so far, it's looking like this. To give you an idea. I think it looks good. I like the little touches of brown, but we'll see once we hang it up. It'll actually hang this way. And I'll fluff these out and make them, you know, less flat over here. But I think it looks good. We're having a terrible electric storm outside. Electrical storm. It's so dark in the house that I'm gonna keep filming, but it's really dark and I wanted to show you where we are right now. So I've got the Halloween leaf garland on the wall, and this part I fluffed, but when you get down here you can see it needs to be fluffed. So I'm gonna set up my camera so you can see how I'm doing that. So all I do is just take and pull them forward and pull some up in the back. Okay, so now I'm trying to decide if I should put the berries on it. So I'm gonna go get them and show you, and we'll think about it. These are the berries. I'm gonna cut them off and just tuck them in so we can stand back and look at it together. Okay, I feel like I like that it brings that orange in, because remember over here I have that orange. So I feel like I kind of like it. I've never added like a little extra element to my leaf garden, but this really opens up some ideas for other leaf garlands in the future. Like in the springtime, you could add butterflies to it. Or the berries. There's so many possibilities. For the next project, I'm going to show you how to paint ghosts onto a vintage art printable. So this is a super easy DIY. First, go to my Etsy shop, and I have tons of museum prints, and you just pick out one or two. And then you can use any kind of paint. We're using acrylic here, and we're painting white ghosts in different places on the painting. Once you have the white painted, you'll use a little bit of gray to give him like shadows in the creases of his sheet. And it's kind of fun to do the unique things like putting this ghost sitting on the dock, because he is going to be fishing while the others are walking down the dirt road. And that's it. And then you just add it on top of a piece of art you already have with reusable double-sided tape. Make sure the tape doesn't damage the art you already have. The ghost project was the last DIY to finish off my kitchen rocking chair room, so here is all of the room put together. Well, there you have it. It took me 2 or 3 days to do all these projects. I did them casually here and there, in between other things, daily things you have to do. It was so much fun. It's very inexpensive to make decorations with paper. I have other paper DIYs for Christmas that I'll link in the description so you can go check them out. And if you really enjoyed this video on making paper decorations for Halloween, let me know in the comments if you want me to do this again at Christmas or other holidays during the year. I can also do it for party decor if you're interested in that. So let me know what you're interested in the comments. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask in the comments. And I hope you got some fun ideas, and I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.